All right, so let's get started. We are going to start here in Make. We are going to create a new scenario, and it's really going to be fairly simple. It's just 3 modules. So we're going to start here with webhooks, and we are going to choose custom webhook. And we are going to add a new one. It's going to ask us, so I'm just going to put tutorial quick idea. We're going to save that. And it's going to generate this URL, which I'm going to copy and send to myself. This is going to be the webhook URL that we're going to need later. I'm going to go ahead and save this. I'm going to add another module, and it's going to be a webhook response. And the purpose of this is essentially to prevent timeouts. So when we create our button and hit the button, it's basically going to say, here's my idea, you take it from here, so that the little applet we're creating on the phone doesn't need to continuously run. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and have a module for Trello. And I saw it appear, then it disappeared. We are going to create a card. So just to show you quickly what this looks like, this is the board that I have. I have a few lists. What I'm basically going to be creating is a module that says, when I hit this button, create a card in this specific list. So what we want to do is we want to add JSON to the end of this, and then we're going to go ahead and look for that triage. And it only shows up a couple of times, and you'll see each time it has this list ID. It ends in 35D. Let's just double check. This is the name and this is the ID. Perfect. So we're going to grab this ID and we are going to go into Trello. Let me just bring that in here. Okay, cool. So now what we need to tell it is what's the name of the list, or what's the ID. So that's the thing that we just grabbed. Here you're going to put subject. We're just going to put name for now. This is essentially a placeholder. We need to do something else to complete this, but let's just hit save. And I'm going to go ahead and pause this, and we're going to switch to what we need to do on the phone. And actually, first, let's go ahead and save this. And let's go ahead and actually rename this as well. We're going to call this our Android Quick Idea Shortcut. Okay, so we will come back to this.
All right, so we are going to open up HTTP Shortcuts, which is a free app on Android because there's no inherent shortcuts app like on iOS. We're going to hit the plus icon in the bottom right corner. We are going to do create from scratch, but it's going to be pretty simple, so don't get intimidated. We are just going to give this a name. This is how it's going to be labeled on your home screen. I'm just going to call it Quick Ideas. You can leave description blank. And then we're going to go to basic request settings. This defaults to get, and we're just going to change that top one, click that drop down and change it to post. And then URL, this is where we're going to copy and paste that webhook URL we had in Make. So I'm going to go to my email because I emailed it to myself earlier, copy that, paste it in here, hit the back button, and then I'm going to hit the check mark to save. And then we're going to hit that 3-dot button in the top right corner, and we're going to go to global variables. And it's already been created, so I'm just going to delete this so I can show you from scratch how to do it. So just give me a second. All right, so we're going to hit the plus in the corner again, and we are going to choose text input. And we're going to put here subject. And then this is essentially saying, what do I want the box when I hit the button, when it opens, what do I want it to say? So I'm going to put here quick idea capture. And then I want it to prompt me by saying enter card title. Everything else I'm going to leave default, which is empty or blank. Then I'm going to hit that check button again to save. And I'm going to hit the back arrow. Now that we have our variable, we want to connect it to the shortcut. So I'm going to long press and hold on the shortcut we made and go to edit. I'm going to go to request body / parameters. And then I'm going to go to the drop down at the top and I'm going to change this to parameters form data. I'm going to hit that plus button in the corner again. I'm going to choose text. Here, I'm going to put card name. And for value, I'm going to hit the brackets on the right-hand side and you'll see the one that we just created. So I'm going to select that and it's going to populate. I'm going to say, okay. I'm going to hit the back arrow. I'm going to hit the check mark to save it. Actually, before that, let me go ahead and do one other thing. I'm going to go to response handling. And this is just going to change some aesthetics on what it looks like. So I'm going to say, if it's a success, give me a custom message. I'm going to put something fun just to make it a little bit more entertaining for myself. Idea captured. And then if it fails, I'm going to just have a simple message. And I want this to show up as a little toast icon on the bottom of the screen. So we're going to hit the back button and then check mark. And then that's going to do it here on the phone. And we're going to go back to the make workflow. Actually, one more thing. We are going to press and hold on the screen and go to widgets. And I'm going to scroll down and find HTTP shortcuts. I'm going to select customizable widget. Add that. It's going to ask me which shortcut I want to link. I'm going to do quick ideas. You can customize this, show icon, not show icon, make it a bigger icon, label, etc. I'm going to leave the default as is, so I'm just going to hit that checkbox. Then I'm just going to move it to where I want it to access it on the screen.
So now that we have our list ID, we have our placeholder, we are going to make sure that immediately as data arrives is there. We're going to run this once. And then right after that, I'm going to go on my phone and try that quick capture. And I'm just going to say test flow. And as soon as I enter that, it's going to light up green and give me some check marks. So that shows me that this is operating correctly. And this is that 200 that's working. And now that the flow knows what kind of data to expect, we can go back and take out this placeholder and we can insert the proper field value from the shortcut. And so we're going to save this. And now everything should be connected. I'm going to go ahead and save that as well. And I'm going to actually also do one more thing. Advanced settings. It will default to adding a new card to the bottom of the list, but I just prefer top so I can see that there's something new. And that's it. So save and then save for the whole flow. And we're going to do this one more time. So what should happen is I'm going to create a quick capture idea and it's going to add to the top of this list. Okay, so let's do this one last time. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Stay tuned for more. All right, so now, yeah, if we go back here, you'll see that this was created. All right, I think that just about sums it up. If you guys have any issues, please put them in the comments, but hopefully that was helpful and hopefully you guys capture a lot more ideas and stay focused, stay in flow, and then you can come back to your Trello and organize, move things around. I'm gonna move this to my work list. I really love this automation. It only takes a few minutes to set up. And again, there is a less technical way to do it through IFT. that I actually have in production. It's just that I want to give you guys a free option. The other way with IFT, you have to pay for the pro version, I think because of the webhook. So it's $2 a month, which to me is really cheap and totally worth something like this because I waste so much time jumping around. But again, wanted to give you guys a free option. I'll also post the IFT option because it's super fast. It'll take half this time, but even if you go the free route, it should be pretty quick. Try it out. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks.